Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ace of the Base. It's the culmination.
Chuck Walters, Jim Frost in your booth once and for all here on this glorious day.
Glorious day, and I got to tell you, Chucky, I mean, it's taken us several weeks to get here. The race to the Ace was a smash success, and we're going to open things up with C4 here, and then we're going to get into the action, I'm sure, in the next couple minutes here, and I'm excited.
We're having a little technical difficulty to start off Ace, but nonetheless, let's get down to the gritty.
Absolutely. C4, he asked for some airtime here to start the show, and it's going to be a goodie. Boo. Boo.
Ace of the Base, right? Can I get a little noise from the crowd? Thank you. Ace of the Base, right? Hey, whoa, please. Who comes out saying no photos, please, and then wants noise from the crowd, bro? This guy's just ass backwards. His ass is on his front.
Ace of the Base, C4's here. Thank you.
Oh, fans just throwing some pigskins at him.
They often call C4 pigskin.
I've heard him call less than that.
I would like to welcome everyone to Ace of the Base. That's right, I would like to, me being your #1 seed in the Ace of the Base with 20 points.
Oh my
That's
God,
right.
this guy's really rubbing
Your
it in.
#1 seed, C4, in the Ace of the Base tournament. I told you guys I was better than all of you. Told you I was better than PJ. Told you I was better than...
Oh, to his dismay, PJ's in the tournament.
Nails ain't even in the tournament.
Got a good shot as any for us.
Indeed.
Than everyone in this Fed. But tonight, something serious happens. Tonight, C4 makes history. Tonight, C4 accomplishes something that no one else has ever accomplished. Tonight,
skip dinner first.
C4 becomes the only double main eventer at WrestleMania.
Consecutively.
$5, you were right.
He's not. He would never say that he would skip the dinner there.
So, with that said, though, tonight is a big night for the Idols because
Boo!
tonight marks.
Well, we like one idol.
Tonight marks the event where the Idols solidify, well, hopefully, their spot as WrestleMania main eventers. But I would like to call out my partner, one half of the Idols, PrimeTime Tony. Hey. So PrimeTime, please come out.
Geez.
There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our IWC champion. This is our IWC champion. We already did. So, tonight I called you out here prime time because lately, you've been doing your thing, I've been doing mine, haven't really got a chance to talk to you. Are you gonna put the belt away? Give the champ his due?
I can hear you though, I'm only over here.
Okay. So,
I can hear you.
tonight,
I can hear you.
I'd like to wish you good luck tonight and your match. Get in the ring with BRB, tough dude. If there's one dude I know who can handle him, it's you, especially in this no qualification match. I'm not gonna be able to be there tonight though for you, and I know you're not gonna be there.
What a
tonight for me
surprise.
Because you have big things to handle. I have 2 matches. I guarantee you I'm having 2 matches tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Guarantees it.
He guarantees
I
it.
just want to wish you good luck later on tonight in the main event. And I just wanted to be out here and shake your hand and let you know. I know it's a no disqualification match. Watch your back. I don't know if Andrew Wright's here. I don't know what's going on.
You know, Chuck.
I got faith.
He reiterates a lot.
And I know that you can do it because you're the champ. BRB don't deserve to be the champ. So later on tonight, I know you're going to take care of this.
Seems like this good luck wish is a convenient excuse for him to come out here and talk about himself.
Yeah, I don't know how much he
Stepping out
meant.
of the ring, C4, because actually, I'm done with the waiting. BRB, I'm sick of focusing on you. I'm sick of looking at your ugly face.
Oh-ho.
Get out here. Let's start the show off, me and you.
Well,
What?
Well, are you sure?
Crazy.
I got this, bro.
If I knew
Primetime saying he wants to do it right now. This is a pretty.
He's asking C4 to step aside. Enough fun and games. The jibber jabber's done with.
Very-
We're going to have a heavyweight championship match to start things off here at the Ace of the Base.
Like, well, I mean, I guess this is really happening right now, Chucky.
I didn't think he was going to come out. You know, A lot of times these guys have a designated time slot. They like to stick with it. Maybe a little mind games. Ben might come out right now and say, no, I don't want to right now. I'm not ready. I have my time slot.
BRB got the better of PrimeTime last week. I think time slots are, he's about
Well, he looks like he's ready. I think you're right, Frost.
BRB, he doesn't care about time slots. His last week, he cleaned PrimeTime's clock.
You're right, Frost. I guess he wants to get this over and done with as soon as possible. And I'm sure his mindset.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know I seem a little, this is really going to happen right now. This is I can't believe it. We thought we were just about to witness a promo. We are about to see a full-fledged title match.
I'm shocked. Shocked and excited, let me tell you, Frost. What a way to start off the first Ace of the Base tournament.
Indeed.
Pay-per-view matchup. Super show, if you will.
And gentlemen,
And our senior
this
referee.
match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for your IWC World Championship.
Yeah! It is going to happen, Frost.
I can't believe it.
Buckle your seatbelt, buddy,
Also,
and get your hand off my thigh.
this match is also contested
okay.
under no disqualification.
There'll be no
rule,
DQ?
And the pinfall must occur in the base.
In the base.
Base.
In the base.
Basically, it's a street fight,
Alrighty.
no holds barred match. It's got to end
Like
in
a
the
match.
base.
Whoa.
And somebody can ring the bell.
Ooh,
We're
underway!
Chucky, I still cannot get over it. This is it's a sudden occurrence here, and BRB looks he is a man possessed right now.
This is the toughest defense PrimeTime has to face as of yet. We could very well see Ben with an upset. That wouldn't be an upset.
Without
Ben
question.
just take the belt back. But what would be his second time?
BRB would get it back. That was no pun intended there. And PrimeTime has got to be. First of all, he's got to be a little beat up after the vicious brawl last week, and he's got to. BRB's got to be in PrimeTime's head after that last week. BRB decimated him.
I don't know whose favor this works in. Ben could. At least PrimeTime could hit him with something at this point. He's not that type of guy, though. PrimeTime's like one of those little guys. We all love him, but and we love him for it, but he's got a little guy complex. He's going to go out there and try to beat Ben with his bare hands.
Oh, absolutely.
God bless him for it. That's why we love him.
Not for nothing, PrimeTime is probably the best brawler in all of the IWC, but again, BRB, these two men fought last week. They didn't wrestle, they fought, and BRB came out as the, as the victor, so to say. And right now we see some wrestling. I think PrimeTime has to keep it here if he wants to be successful. I know PrimeTime is going to want to brawl, he's going to want to prove he's the tougher man, and he very well may be, but in terms of keeping that belt tonight, he needs to wrestle. He needs to use his speed, he needs to wrestle.
Yeah, well, don't let Eric Foreman fool you, fans. He's really only out here to make the 3 count. There's nothing he can stop. There's no edge breaks.
Nope.
Anything goes here.
No DQ, and I think
I'm surprised nobody came out with a weapon. Thank God they didn't.
Well, here's what I got to say. I know that this is now. Andrew Wright made this no DQ. PrimeTime again. He's a tough guy, and I'm sure he wants to prove it. But I had to think, especially coming in before this match was no DQ.
Wow!
Wow!
Oh!
What a throw!
Let's just put it this way: the winner could very well come out half decimated.
Without
they're
question.
putting it all on the line here in April.
Let's not turn any coins here. I'm not even sure if that's an expression, but let's not do it. PrimeTime and BRB, this is a brutal. Hold on here. What do we got going here?
Wow,
God.
he slides down. Doesn't get. Goes too far.
BRB, over-rotated there, and that was probably the best thing BRB could have done, an unintentional over-rotation, but didn't even have to risk the pinfall.
PrimeTime knows what he's doing at this point.
Oh!
He doesn't want to get into this with Ben, though. He does not want to get into this with Ben. A toss fest with Ben, you're going to lose.
Wait a second.
What? Oh, my Lord!
Oh, my Lanta!
That was awesome! That was awesome! That was awesome! BRB going for maybe the first ever attempt at a dive I've ever seen, Frost.
And Walters, I got to be serious with you. If BRB had hit that, PrimeTime would have deceased immediately.
He would have disintegrated.
He would have evaporated.
A bunch of scientific terms that I don't know the meanings for is what he would have done.
BRB would have been right back, but Ant would have been gone forever.
Yeah. Thank God that didn't. Well, the savviness of PrimeTime to get out of the way. Look at this. I got to say. PrimeTime knows what he's doing out there. Wow.
Oh my God, the strength.
Overpowering the big man.
PrimeTime. Now that's the thing. PrimeTime is deceptively strong.
Well, he knows leverage moves too as
But
well.
here's the thing, though. PrimeTime can't do too much of that. If he tries to take down and Ben, if he tries to take Ben down in that fashion too many times, I think eventually he's gonna wear himself out. He cannot risk, PrimeTime has to know exactly. I hope he's done his scouting reports. He has to know exactly what he can do to BRB to be the most effective he can be. But he can't overcompensate. He can't do too much.
One or two wrong mistakes. You get in those clutches of Ben.
Yeah, and right now he has BRB. Not that we're not taking anything away from PrimeTime. Right now he has BRB right where he wants him. BRB, he's got BRB's favor in that knee. I think PrimeTime's got to focus in. If BRB starts to favor a body part, PrimeTime needs to focus in. Anything you can do to limit the monster BRB is an advantage in your favor, and PrimeTime's got to take advantage of that advantage.
It's the only way to beat him is to try to somewhat outquick him, outsmart him, if you will. You know, be the faster man.
Yes.
It's not impossible, but it's pretty damn hard.
Yes, without question. Oh!
We owe you a poo.
What?
We owe you a poo.
This is true. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, PrimeTime is in firm control. BRB is down. And Chucky, if we're really breaking this down, PrimeTime has weathered. Woo! PrimeTime has weathered the early storm. BRB busted out with something we have never seen him do, and he was unsuccessful. Right now, PrimeTime, the no DQ stipulation has so far worked in his advantage. BRB is man worse for wear. PrimeTime, I think, really needs to start going hot and heavy. Put some combinations together.
Oh no!
No!
Oh no! This is not what he needs, PrimeTime.
Oh!
Wow!
And an extra twirl to make him dizzy.
He might have hit some of that cinder block. There's a tire and a cinder block right there. I'm not sure he made contact with either of those. He very well may have. That could be the beginning of the end.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Ben leaving the scene.
I know. Not for nothing here. I know it's falls don't count anywhere. Ben should have pinned this man. He should have dragged him in the ring. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. First of all, that's what they did with our mahogany table that we had in college.
Do you need my help?
Give me some markers. I'll draw a picture. I'll draw a body outline.
I'm not sure what this is he's brought out in front of us.
You know what they call this in my hood? Bad news for PrimeTime.
Yeah, I think that's best put.
In what hood?
Yo, Jim Frost is a motherfucking G. He was the original. Yo, but right now we gotta. Right now we gotta stay focused on this chiz in the ring here, son. BRB is in firm control. Eric Foreman on the count.
Like we said, Frost, it only took one maneuver.
The fog machine is going nuts.
It only took one maneuver for PrimeTime to be in this situation.
And see, that's the thing. I don't want to, put too much of my opinion into this, but PrimeTime hit BRB with so much, and BRB looked, a little hurt.
Yeah.
BRB's hit PrimeTime with a few things, and he looks, pretty bad.
His leg seems pretty much 100% again.
Oh! But BRB, I've noticed throughout his career, and I'm a quick healer. He has a high propensity for pain.
He might. The size of him. I think I've heard once the man wrestled the whole match with a broken leg.
Yes, BRB, is a warrior, and right now, and see, this is what PrimeTime did not want to get into. This is why I said he had to keep it a wrestling match. This is not the pace PrimeTime wants to be going with BRB right now.
Had this not been a street fight, Foreman could interrupt this and tell him to calm down with some of these blows. Well, Foreman can do nothing for PrimeTime right now. He can't even tell him to get back in the ring.
And this is right now, at this very moment, BRB has left the scene once again. This is a slow, plotting fight. PrimeTime does not want this. PrimeTime needs it to be fast-paced. He needs it to be catch-as-catch-can. He needs high-impact maneuvers. You do not want to punch. Oh my God, there's more.
Hopefully he's taking this.
Oh my God, Ben ate a chunk of that one already.
I was hungry.
What did happen to that thing?
I'm telling you, he ate it.
Looks like some Mexicans came through and fixed some drywall.
Oh my God. The views of Chuck Walters and Jim Frost do not reflect those of the IWC.
Oh, they're way worse than us.
They're way worse.
Just pick them up and put them
I got to tell you right now, PrimeTime is in as much trouble as I've ever seen PrimeTime in. This is the last thing he wanted out of this match. BRB is just toying with him right now.
I was just gonna say, he was tossing him around like a cat plays with a little mouse.
Oh, what? Oh my God, what a counter!
Holy cow! This could be it! Just like that! PrimeTime Primetime's got the guillotine locked in for us.
Indeed he does, and we're getting a closer angle here. That looks completely locked in. I mean, BRB.
That arm's in there, though. That arm's in there.
The crowd encouraging BRB to tap. I think BRB might pass out.
Primetime's got to make sure he's not being pinned.
Tap!
Shoulders up as of right now. Foreman's in there. He's got his eyes on the action.
BRB is not really responding. He might.
Scream tap. One asshole's got to be like, reverse it.
Do you give?
Until you stop tapping.
BRB showing some signs of life here, Chucky.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
He's powering out.
I think he is powering out.
He doesn't have it locked in all the way.
Oh.
No, he released it. He released it. Primetime's in a bad way down there.
Indeed.
This is not where he needs to be. Ben stutters for a second, though. Primetime's got to escape. Primetime making his way over there to the corner where he's safe. He's squaring off. Ben might not have gotten much air into his brain at that point in
Not
time.
at all.
He might not be all there right now.
Not at
Let's put it
all.
that way. He doesn't know where Primetime is. Some fans are talking to him. He's misconstrued. Oh!
Oh, what a beautiful.
Sleeper hold.
And once again, Chucky, Primetime is not going to, right now, Primetime is not going to let this no DQ stipulation affect him. He is trying to keep this wrestling-centric, and he needs to. It is what has worked for him so far in this contest.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised to see Primetime bust out a few things we haven't seen him do before.
I mean, I'd be more surprised to see Chuck Walters bust out a turtleneck than I would Primetime to bust out a few new tricks.
Surprise, Frost.
Oh my God, the man's wearing a turtleneck. Only this could be it. This could be not for nothing. I mean, no jokes aside. This could be it right here.
Come on.
Oh, that's not all the way
That's
down.
controversial. That might be down.
No, that's he's showing signs of life.
How far back can your arm bend?
Well, hit the mat.
all the way.
Hit the mat first 2 times, Chuck.
Oh, I was taking my shirt off.
Oh yeah. No, sounds like a personal problem to me. BRB is showing some signs of life here, and I mean, BRB again. Primetime is the most effective when he has had. Oh my God, clubbing shots. Clubbing shots.
And what can you do to this guy other than jump on his back? Once you get to his face, he just pounds your lights out.
Indeed.
Look at him.
Oh my God.
Foreman might have to step in and
Ref
stop
can't
the
do
damn
anything.
thing.
Ref can't do anything, and I mean, if BRB has the strength, if he could continue an assault like that, I think he'd knock Primetime out.
Wow. I don't know if I can continue.
Primetime's rolling around because his nerves are feeling pain. He's not all there.
BRB though is a man exhausted. Primetime is a man in peril.
might-
We're men doing commentary. I mean, right now the crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Primetime had to know what he was getting into, whether it was no DQ or not. BRB could eventually overpower him, and right now we are seeing that power coming into play.
Ben's showing signs of wear and tear, though. He still hasn't caught his breath back from that
No,
guillotine.
Primetime has done
Or the
enough.
sleeper.
Primetime has done enough damage right now to get BRB to slow down. But as you can see, anytime BRB hits Primetime with some offense, it is taking so much more out of him than it has BRB. BRB is winded right now, but he is standing. Primetime is down. And what is he doing here?
I don't think he's setting up for dinner.
No more TV dinners for me and you.
Oh,
Primetime is up.
Thank God.
Prime surge of energy from Primetime. I didn't like where that
Oh,
was
he's
going.
throwing him back at him.
Oh.
Wow. Double stomps the ribs.
I mean, really in a lot of ways here. I mean, Primetime's just trying to get BRB to stop breathing.
That's got to be a crucial way to win. I mean,
I think it's a good strategy. I don't know much.
hopefully we don't see him in.
Tom's the motherfucking G.
Ref, come here.
Primetime's in control now.
Refs.
Ref this in.
Well, I mean, Eric Foreman is that I mean, hey, it's no DQ. Eric Foreman can't stop it. He can't beat him. Might as well set up a table. Now, BR. I mean, this is match of this is.
Oh, right down the spine.
Indeed.
Primetime is trying to. That's what makes this man a little not all there, I think. He's trying to battle this guy. Look at him.
Oh my God!
He's
But
kind of successful.
right now,
this kid's nuts.
I wouldn't even say kind of right now, Chucky.
Big bulldog.
Oh, big time bulldog. BRB. I mean, he almost flipped inside out there.
The heart of this kid.
I almost think Primetime is really. I mean, Primetime's got hopefully has a game plan here. How are you going to lift this man? Well, that's another thing, though. Primetime has been more successful than most in getting BRB down, but unless you have knocked him out, you got to get him up to get him back down again.
Yeah. You got to work him. You got to do what Primetime's doing. Hammer away at that skull. He is a man. He is a big man, but he is only a man. Something's got to give at one point or other.
Indeed.
Primetime's just got to hope he doesn't get caught in the process.
Oh,
Oh, geez.
oh God. Oh.
Wow. The leg gave out. That leg that Primetime was working before really came in handy there.
That was a scary moment there. I thought I saw BRB's leg totally go the other way.
No.
You might not like BRB, but we can't have.
Oh, Futon continues it. I don't know how he's even able to work his way back up. That left leg is really in a bad way right now.
And that might have been a lucky break for Primetime. BRB just, maneuvered the wrong way, and now, on top of everything else, that leg is now giving him problems. Primetime is slowing him down, but it might not be enough.
Well, deja vu.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ace of the Base, the first ever. I can't believe we've come this far. And look, we're starting off today with a heavyweight title match. This is not good for Primetime. We saw this last week.
Foreman, watch out!
Whoa, Primetime reversal! Highlight of the night! That could be it! 1, 2, only
Oh
2!
my God, holy-
I thought I saw him retain.
Hot tamales, I thought that was it.
Oh my Lord, Frost. We've seen him end many a guys like that. Crazy Pete for one to win the title.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of guys kick out of that. What a tremendous maneuvering by Primetime Tony there. He was going for the TTYL on the barrel, as you saw last week. Primetime had it scouted, and now he's back on the initiative.
Indeed.
Primetime, gonorrhea time.
Oh! That's got to be it. It's got to be it.
This has got to be it.
Prime's
He's got to make the cover.
He's got to pin him. He has busted out with some great reversals, some great trickery. Primetime has hit, his best shot. He's got to pin this man, Chuck. But he doesn't think.
What's he doing? He's taking time.
Primetime, no, you got it. BRB was already stirring.
I don't know, Primetime.
BRB was already stirring. Primetime must have believed that wasn't enough to do it. BRB's already getting.
What does it take? This kid's a monster.
Well, his name's Ben, but he's already stirring to his feet. Primetime. Where's Primetime going now? These men have taken several walks.
No way.
Oh,
It gets worse.
Primetime is
Ladies and gentlemen, it's only our opener. This is insanity at Ace of the Base in April of 2013. IWC has gone mad in 2013 thus far.
Primetime has something in his head here.
He's been the face of the company since the new year, since a little bit before. Primetime Tony. This man looks in a big way to defend his title here. But what does it take? What are the risks? Ben's had a lot of time to sit and wait. Ben's had a lot of time while Primetime was setting that up. I hope he doesn't make a mistake here.
Primetime has got to be careful here, though. This is big risk, big reward, big failure. This too much goes into a situation like this. Yeah, I think BRB is concussed. He's up on his feet, but he's groggy. Primetime is catching his second wind. I hope this is the right decision to make here, Chuck.
I'm speechless.
I'm
sorry, Trust. I heard you. I just don't know what to say right now.
I don't.
Primetime's really putting himself at a lot of risk here.
I don't
even know what he's going for.
Let's lay back here, Chuck. And I got to be honest. I'm a little scared.
Oh no, Ben's fighting him off.
I'm a little scared for both of these men here. I don't know what we're gonna see. This is a very scary predicament, and I got to tell you, I have not been this afraid since I watched The Exorcist.
We may not like Ben's personality, but mark my words, we don't want anyone to be seriously injured amongst us in the yard.
No
permanent damage, please. Oh Lord,
Lord.
It's gonna be Primetime.
Moonlight bomb! Please let them do his friends, God.
Oh! Moonlight bomb! Moonlight bomb! Primetime got the worst of it, but Ben got the ricochet on top of his skull from that one table there.
That slapper right there.
That was awesome! That was awesome! That was awesome! That was awesome! They're both lifeless, Frost!
I'm speechless. BRB might have done just as much damage to himself. Now,
Mandar, do it for me.
That was cool!
here's what I gotta. Here's let's. I don't want to.
Oh my God.
Let's
Force out here.
let's analyze this. I saw.
We have.
BRB's leg took a brunt of that. Primetime's back took some brunt of that.
We have the new champ. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was so
BRB clearly got the better of it. Although on first glance, I know PrimeTime, it looked like he took the brunt of the move, but BRB might have hit first.
If we had an instant replay for us, you would see PrimeTime took the brunt of it, but one of the tables, while collapsing, it split into thirds, as you can see. One of the thirds came over, bent over, and slapped Ben on top of the head.
And also BRB's leg, I think, took I mean, it was a big risk, big reward. I think BRB got what he wanted out of it, but I think he's only done even more damage to that leg. He can barely stand right now. PrimeTime, though, might be out. PrimeTime, let's not twist any words here. PrimeTime did obviously take the worst of it.
The only thing that's good about PrimeTime right here is he can't be pinned out there.
Right.
BRB has to actually pick him up and drag him back into the ring, which I don't know if he's in any conditioning for. He stumbled himself. What an opening to Ace of the Base.
Indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe what the day we had ahead of us, and this to start it all off. PrimeTime's done. We got a new champ here for us. What? The kid kicked out. The kid kicked out. I don't know how the kid kicked out.
Oh, BRB, I was getting angry. BRB, that may, oh boy.
It's broken, but now.
Oh boy. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, BRB, I mean, good Lord. I gotta say, for the first time, I'm truly, really at a true loss for words. That was an unbelievable scene we just saw. BRB is a frustrated man, and I would be too. I just saw one of the most shocking things I've ever seen in my 45-year career of broadcasting wrestling, and PrimeTime is not out.
It ain't over. How is it not over? What do these two men both have in them?
So fuzzy.
Let me tell you, PrimeTime really pissed Ben off.
Indeed. Wait, oh, how does he do it?
Flips it.
Wait a second. Oh, going back to that leg. Oh.
The flop! The fish!
Oh! Now, hey, not for nothing here. This is considered a submission. PrimeTime, I don't know where he got this surge from.
He's just keeping working on that leg.
Indeed.
That's Ben's bad leg. Both of them are bad at this point of his career. He's been doing it a long time.
Indeed.
But he's broken that leg before in the ring. This is smart on PrimeTime's behalf.
This might be, and Czech, you gotta believe, after everything PrimeTime's gone through, this might be his last big surge. He's gotta make the most of this. BRB's leg is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like an old IWC tag team. It does. PrimeTime lost it. PrimeTime. PrimeTime has got to be, I mean, so injured at this point. That might have been his last big surge.
He's got a piece of that.
Oh my
that
God.
Rubble.
Oh! Rubble to the leg.
PrimeTime has gone mad on trying to beat Ben right back right now. Taking a piece of that table to the knee.
I might use it on his ass. Take this to the eyes.
PrimeTime.
There's carnage everywhere.
PrimeTime recuperating. BRB. I mean, the only thing is though, I mean, he has done so much damage to the leg, but the leg is not going to knock BRB out unless he passes out from the pain, which seems unlikely considering his girth.
Kicked out. You're right. You're absolutely right, Frost.
I mean, now here's the thing. BRB might not be able to stand at this point, but
Blaster in his mouth.
But I mean,
He might not need to stand. He's that nuts.
Oh! Well.
Hey, folks, they say payback's a bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen. Now BRB says it.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the impact of that? Oh my God.
He ain't gonna sleep well tonight.
He ain't gonna sleep well ever again. He's gonna have nightmares about that for the rest of the time.
He might just need a show of duty after that.
This is just a showing of what we put our bodies on the line out here for the IWC Heavyweight Championship. The face of our company right there, you see him, PrimeTime Tony, battling with the much bigger man, Ben right back. I don't know how much longer he's gonna hang on for us.
I don't know.
Right to the rib cage.
How both of these men are still upright is a mystery.
The referee's holding Ben up.
Tie PJ to your leg as support. Make PJ split.
Come on!
PJ's a goddamn split.
Ben might have lost all his power.
I mean,
You might be at a stalemate right here.
the little I know about the human anatomy is, you know, if your leg takes that much damage, your equilibrium is off, your balance is off, you're going to lose a good portion of your strength. I mean, right now, PrimeTime might have a concussion, BRB might have a broken leg. I mean, we're forgetting about the unbelievable dive they took through that rubble. This is a bad idea. He needs the leg for the TTYL.
PrimeTime.
He didn't have
Outmaneuvered him.
outmaneuvered him indeed.
Hooks it up. Another one. Go, Maria.
That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. That's
No.
what is he doing here?
Indian deathlock applied.
Do you tap? Do you tap?
Oh! PrimeTime. The heart of this kid. The heart of this kid. Frost.
Unbelievable, and
If you
again,
don't like him, who do you like?
I mean, here's what you got to consider. Once again, PrimeTime, this is the only thing about this is, though, PrimeTime's got to believe he can't knock BRB out. That was a second lightning spiral. He didn't pin him again. That's it.
It's over. It's over. He's retained.
Ladies and gentlemen, and one of the most brutal, hard-hitting, action-packed IWC title matches we've ever had. PrimeTime is victorious. BRB, you can't take anything away from him. The man wrestled half the match with one leg, but PrimeTime wrestled possibly the whole match with a broken body.
Can you believe that, Frost? What? He's still the champ, but when are we going to see him in form again? I mean, he's going to be hurting for months.
I gotta say, whoever gets the next crack at PrimeTime might have a real chance of taking that title off him. PrimeTime is the warrior that we all thought he was. BRB might be the toughest man in the IWC. PrimeTime came out victorious today. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a true classic. Two men putting it all on the line for what they believe in, and just a shocking state of affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, an incredible contest. PrimeTime is still your IWC champion, and I applaud both men. But PrimeTime was victorious today, and you got to believe that is the defining victory of his career to this point.
Let's just pan around at the carnage these two men have left out here.
Look at all the
just
rubble.
our opening match. We still have the semifinals and finals of the Ace of the Base tournament and a triple threat.
BRB can barely
A
walk.
singles match.
BRB,
For the US title
not
to
even
come.
looking at PrimeTime on the way out. He can barely walk. PrimeTime, a
What's
little.
wrong with him? He's laughing about it.
PrimeTime, unbelievably
He
tough
must be
individual.
numb right now. He's numb. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back. PrimeTime
That
still
was awesome.
your IWC champion, and what a spectacular fashion he retained it. We'll be back.